I've just got back from cycling in one of the most beautiful parts of the UK, and all I could think was this is hard. I'm a few months into training for my first ever triathlon, the Ironman 70.3 in Weymouth this September, and a few weeks ago I felt great. I had my best ride to date where I smashed the hills, hit record speeds and followed it with a short brick run afterwards where I ran at a quicker pace than I normally do. I was running some of it at 4:40.
What?
Which I never do. So I genuinely thought, wow, I might not just get through the event, I might actually be good at it. So we thought it'd be a great idea to pack up the van for the weekend and try biking in some new areas. And where better than the beautiful Lake District?
I love having a van.
Bye! We have been here before, but I was so excited to see it from a new perspective. One on two wheels. I imagined I'd be blissfully gliding along, taking in the surroundings without a care in the world. But what actually happened is I got very humbled very quickly. These spectacular views come at a price, and that price is elevation. Knowing we had a big day ahead of us, we fueled up on coffee, sandwiches, croissants, and stocked up on enough snacks to keep us going.
We started our first bike of the weekend.
I was having a great time to begin with. I was getting used to cycling alongside traffic, taking in the lovely views. There were hills early on, don't get me wrong, no part of a Lake District is really flat, but at this point, I was just having a lovely time.
Just get steep already. I got no easier.
One hill we came across was Red Banks, which has a 25% gradient, which is stupidly steep. 25%? That looks vertical!
Oh, I don't have much hope for this.
Well, it looks bad from here, but once you're on it, it'll still be shit.
Tom was incredible and did the whole thing in one go.
Woo!
I did manage some of it. I did have to walk a fair bit of it and just do little bits at a time. But at this point in the day, I saw it as a fun challenge that I knew I wouldn't complete just yet, but I was having fun having a go. But the hills just kept coming, and I was getting tired. Even the downhills I couldn't get rest on because a lot of them were so steep and my brakes weren't slowing me down enough for my liking, so I ended up walking down some of them, which was another knock as I was starting to feel a bit more confident. I found myself just staring down, gritting through it, and getting deflated with how hard I was finding it. By no means did we set out on this first ride with the intention of doing it quickly. It was meant to be a bit of a holiday with some bonus training thrown in, but I didn't think I'd find it that difficult. In the back of my mind, all I could think was, God, at this rate, it's going to take you 6 hours to do the bike leg. I got in my head, and I'm sad to say that at times the enjoyment just left and all I felt was crap.
I want to go to bed.
Let me just see if you're awake. Oh, she's fell asleep.
The total elevation for the ride we did that day was 720 metres. Ironman 70.3 Weymouth is over 1,000 metres. It dawned on me. This route I'll be doing will be really hard. And for the first time in this journey, I felt scared. When I decided to document this, I always thought I'd keep it real and not gloss over anything. Although my natural disposition is that of an overexcited puppy, it's not all sunshine and roses. People had warned me that it would get hard, but I was still too new to believe that, still riding the high of booking the event, and on the whole feeling pretty good. So that weekend was a big wake-up call for me. I can't lie, I'm a competitive person, and I want to do this event as best as I possibly can, not just get through it. I'd like to think it's just the taking part that counts, but honestly, I just wasn't raised that way. I competed in absolutely everything I did growing up, and I was good, really good even. And I loved that feeling, and there is nothing wrong with that. However, the key is balance. The balance between work and life, training and life, work and training, ambition and capabilities, pushing yourself and going too far. It's possible to achieve anything you want in life. However, the journey will not always be linear. After that first ride, I had to have a word with myself and turn my mindset around again, because negativity is just a drain. You're allowed to feel bad about something or feel deflated, but for a short time. Give yourself an hour, at most an evening, and then snap out of it. Wallowing doesn't do anybody any good. Learn from it and put it into perspective. And the correct way to look at it was this. 2 months ago, I didn't even have a road bike, and now I do around 100 kilometres a week. I have average speeds of around 25 kilometres per hour, and I've even got up to 42. I didn't even dare go over 20 when I first sat down on it. I've now got the confidence to ride alongside traffic and not let it intimidate me. I've still got a long way to go, like I still can't actually take my left hand off or take a drink from a bottle without nearly crashing. But I'd like to think in 2 months' time, maybe I've got at least a drinking down. It's just time, patience, and consistency. It's the same with my running. All the training I've been doing so far has been at a slower pace than what I used to run my 5Ks at. Everything I've read has said to do this, so I've stuck with it. I do still find that quite hard, like it's hard to tell yourself to slow down because it just feels like you're going backwards. And then I've added in some interval training, so 1 session a week where I do some sprints. And those sessions are the only times I run any quicker, and even that's in really short bursts. So to be honest, I was getting a bit scared, thinking, oh, I think I've probably made myself slower. Surely running slower all the time can only mean one thing. Because to be honest, every time I tried to run that low fives again, I found it really difficult. Last week, it was a lovely evening, so I thought, why not just give my 5k PB a go? Let's see. I've always wanted to get under 25 minutes, and the last time I tried it, I think was at the end of January, and I did it in 25:09. Like, so close, but genuinely, I didn't have it in me to go any quicker. Tom's a lot quicker than me, so I went out with him, and we both set our Garmins to pace us, and then just went for it. I didn't get any footage because I wanted just to concentrate, but safe to say, I not only got under 25 minutes, I got way under. I did it in 24:05.
So I am getting better.
Incredible.
Yay. Yeah, thank you for pacing me.
And that is just from running slower consistently. So that taught me a big lesson. Trust the system. Trust the people with decades of experience when they say to train in a specific way. It actually works. So after an evening walk around Ambleside to clear my head, we moved on to Keswick for a second day of our trip. And this time I set off with a better mindset. A wise Becca once said that one of the main reasons I wanted to do this event was
to get outside more.
So that's exactly what I remembered this time round. How lucky I am to get to do this, to spend time doing something I enjoy, to see these beautiful views. The only way you fail is by giving up, so as long as you keep going, you will get there. Let me know in the comments if you relate to this. If you've had a similar slump, how you managed to pull yourself out of it. Let me know what you're training for. It really inspires me seeing other people go for their goals and just chatting through it together. All the ups and downs. This channel is so new, but it's growing so much quicker than I could have ever imagined. So thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart to everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented, shared it, just watched. Honestly, it means the world to me. If I could have this channel grow into anything, it'll be a place for people to come to chat to like-minded people and cheer each other on along the way. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.